What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Julie B, first one in the room, and enjoy Nantucket. Welcome. Good to see you there. Din Din and Griff out there in Vancouver, Canada. Welcome. Hope you had a safe travel home. Good to see you, Theory Mary, the original account, and the ABX girl. Welcome. Colleen's checking on in Cyprus. Welcome. And Sebastian Echkavera. Welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284 and Sally Sipico. Welcome. Good to see you there, Nadine Smith and Robert T. Welcome. Good to see you, Nebud Buenvenu and Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia Thomas and Mark Friedman. Welcome. Good to see you, Charles Veneer and Ben Schuster. Welcome. Good to see you, Robert Panulo and Robinson Lopes. Welcome. And Kawazi Fazini. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Welcome to Coney Island. Deborah. It is cold, Deborah. It is cold. Ash Watch is checking on in out there in Daventry, United Kingdom. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's make the live viewer number go below 100 by just showing my face. He's not walking, people. Good to see you, the Curious Raven. Welcome. It's actually not that bad out here, but you have to prepare. And we are in full preparation mode. We are fully connected to wires here, so to keep microphones and batteries warm. It definitely worked. It's been working, keeping the battery pack and the microphones on me, so... I'm going to attempt to do 3 hours. So let's try to do 3 hours. Looks like a 1930s painting, right? Weather conditions out here in Brooklyn. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind coming out of the west at 8 miles an hour and a relative humidity of 56%. So the west is in like kind of this direction. This is Seagate here, West 37th Street. The west end, the far west end of Coney Island. And we're here on the beach. But Davenport, Iowa is also checking on, and all the Davenports are in the chat. Welcome. It's not the other guy. It's time to tune out. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Good to see everybody. I guess since we have over 100 people, we could get walking. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome. Good to see everybody. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. We will be back on the beach tomorrow morning. So a little bit of a weather report really quick. We will get more snow. Listen to this. More snow in the southern area of New York City. So like southern Brooklyn, Queens, the Rockaways. We will get the most snow out of the whole city. So I'm going to be right here on the boardwalk starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you're going to experience, it's going to be actually quite beautiful. It's not a blizzard or anything like that. It is going to be a little windy, so we won't be on the Gimbal tomorrow morning. But I figured I could put you guys on the Gimbal now and show you guys, as the great Taylor Swift said, snow on the beach. It's like snow on the beach. Good to see you there, Michelle King. Good to see you, Ian. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome. Good to see you, CB Birthday in the Netherlands on this January 18th, 2024. It's 1:10 in the afternoon. And it's like, what again, 30 degrees Fahrenheit? Good to see you, Neil, out there in Neil Southern out there in Scotland. Welcome. I know this is what you guys want to hear, so. The ASMR. You thought the snow melted? In the city it did. In Manhattan it did. Ethan, I'm a little upset with myself from the other day because I went to Manhattan in the morning. I should have just came here. It looked way better out here. Good to see you, Ryan, out there in Wales. Todd Scott, good to see you. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. And you're going to enjoy the snowfall here in Coney. And I'm going to attempt to go for maybe 4 hours tomorrow. But let's try to do 3 hours today. Let's see how the batteries hold up. 2.5 hours seems to be the limit when I have the old setup. But now since everything is kind of reinforced using my own body heat, everything seems to be lasting a lot longer. One more time. Try one more time. Well, right here. If I get 1,000 channel members, I could afford to live in this building right here. I could get me a nice 1-bedroom, be all comfy, me and the wife and the dogs. But that's if you become a channel member. So get me one step closer to my dream of living in this building. If I move into this building, I guarantee you I will do a sunrise live stream every morning from the balcony. But become a channel member and have faith in me as a content creator. Appreciate that. But Picard, good to see you. Jazz Lady, welcome. Who dropped the bomb? Who dropped the neutron bomb? And how did I survive? I don't know how I survived. I watched the movie Threads from 1984, and I got myself mentally prepared. Parks Department is doing a terrible job making sure there's no ice on this structure here. I'll tell you that much. Good to see you there, Mark, out there in Texarkana. Y'all had a little bit of snow out there. Nice. Yeah, no, Mark, it's not fun when it ices over like this. Dude, doesn't matter if you're in a four-wheel drive or on 2 feet. You're going to slip and slide around. I'm taking my time here because this is all fucking ice. Are they going to at least ice? Let's see if Parks Department's going to actually put some salt or sand on this. Look at this. There's fucking ice everywhere here. This is not an actual boardwalk, by the way. This is like concrete. So they're not even putting down ice? Or salt? Right? They don't put down no salt. Who needs salt? They're putting down a little bit of dirt. Okay. They're putting down a little bit of a mixture. Okay. I'll give them that. They're trying. Parks Department is trying. Anyway. And Todd Scott with a $3 super chat. Todd, thank you so much for the very generous $3 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $3 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $3 super chat. Todd Scott, thank you so much for sponsoring this afternoon's live stream. It is much appreciated. Much appreciated. The boardwalk does look terrible. Good to see you, Griff. Headed back to the airport in just a little bit. Just wanted to say, you're more than welcome. Griff, it was a lot of fun, Griff. It was a lot of fun. It was good seeing you, my friend. Good seeing you. E-Bike Mike is checking on in. Good to see you. Mary Lily, welcome. Rich M, welcome. Did you watch Threads? Awesome. Good to see you. Impressionism, welcome. Will the polar bears take the plunge into snow? Lee, that is yet to be determined, but we might find out during the live stream. I'm hoping that tomorrow the Coney Island polar bears are going to go for a swim because they're going to get nice, pretty snow, and it's going to last all afternoon. It's going to be nice. Good to see you, Ramona, out there in North Carolina. Maybe the guys at the Roosevelt can shovel this. Maybe, Ian. That's a genteel province there, Ian. Ian, that is a genteel province for the people at Roosevelt to help shovel this out. Good to see you there, Jerry. Welcome. Are we making dirty ice, Captain, in the squad? Not yet. We're not making dirty ice yet. Or dirty rice. I love my mom's dirty rice. Good to see you, Impressionism. Jerry, if I missed you, welcome, everybody. Welcome. So, Nabul, yeah, if I want to, Nabul, I could connect my second battery to the gimbal and keep the gimbal warm. But the gimbal battery by itself does pretty good. The gimbal battery gets me at least 4 hours. So, the gimbal battery actually does pretty good in the cold. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. And if I want to, I could keep the gimbal battery on me also. I have another pocket for that. And keep the gimbal battery warm by plugging it in. But we're not using... I realize that when it actually snows, it has to be a nice kind of fluffy snow, not this wet snow we've been getting lately. So I may not be using the gimbal too much in the future snow events. I definitely won't be using it tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a little windy here on the beach. Probably going to have 20, 30 mile an hour winds tomorrow morning. Today's forecast, it's crunchy. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys have never, you're seeing snow on the beach for the first time. Here it is. Tomorrow we'll be back out here. This feels amazing. Walking on this right now, guys, it feels like carpet. It feels like a plush carpet. Listen to that sound. Now, so Nabul, my setup is pretty simple. I have 2 batteries at the moment. I usually only use 1 battery, but if I want to connect the gimbal, I have that second battery Right now, my battery setup is separated. So right now, the battery that is inside my front pocket is powering the phone, and that's it. It's just powering a phone. Normally, one battery will power the phone, and then the secondary internet device, the Wi-Fi thing, the Wi-Fi box. But the Wi-Fi box is in my book bag right now on its own battery. But if I want to, I have an extra USB port that I could plug in the Gimbal. So, good to see you, Theory Mary. Welcome. Oh, is the mic? Did we really cut out, guys? Are we cutting? Let me know if we're cutting out. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Love that sky. Me too. No polar bears. Not today. Not today. That ocean's like your ex-wife, cold and salty. Yeah, you go. Good to see you there, Redstone Soldier. Welcome. Is Theory Mary watching in the Pyrenees? Ooh, I just took a tumble here. I almost walked into this piece of wood here. I almost walked into this big piece of wood that washed ashore here. Okay, you hear me there, CB Earth Day? Okay. Did it drop out for a second? Okay, it's good now? Okay. Didn't notice any cutout? Okay. Yeah, I'm like waiting for this little iPhone splitter here to finally die out on me, so when I get home I'm going to order a new pack. Good to see you, Dwayne, out there at Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's gradually getting warmer there. It'll be gradually getting warmer here in New York next Tuesday. For a quick second. Okay, for a quick second we dropped? Okay, cool. So, if I go like this, am I losing sound? Let me know if I'm losing sound. If I go like this. I'm good, sounds good. All right. Just for a second, okay. Okay. So the microphone is connected to a, it's like an extension cord for the sound. So that is running, there's an extra weak point now. And that's running in, that's an extra wire that's going into my jacket. Good to see you, Elise, welcome. Sounds good there, awesome. Okay, good, Jerry. Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so much, Mike. Heat wave at 33 degrees. Yes, indeed. Okay, we're good. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm waiting for this little splitter. Ramona, Dwayne, Adriana, E-Bike Mike, thank everyone for chiming in there. Michelle, thank you guys so much for chiming on in. Thank you. Yeah, it's if you want everything to sound and look good, it's a bit of a setup, even when you pre-set up the thing in the house. So that's what I did today. I kind of half set up my setup in the house before walking out. And it's still like, there's still stuff to do. It's pretty crazy how much stuff there is to do when you start thinking about putting on a nice live stream that looks pretty and is pleasant. And well, look at this. A little bit of snow up there. You can see how high the snow is. Way up there. The snow is way up there. That's how high we're definitely getting some beach erosion here from the last few storms. Dwayne, we're going to be back here tomorrow when it's actually snowing, because we're going to get the most snow in the southern part of the city. The Jersey Shore, I'm calling for 4 to 6, possibly 8 inches in Jersey Shore, and then in the interior, Trenton, New Jersey, may get the jackpot for our morning/afternoon storm tomorrow. We're going to get a bit of an impulse of energy coming in probably around 6:30, 7 in the morning. And then around 9 o'clock is going to really ramp up. 9 o'clock to about maybe 12 noon. We'll get the lion's share, if you will, of snow. Here in southern Brooklyn, we could get possibly 4 to 6 inches in the southern part of the city, which is very unusual. So the parts closest to the ocean. So it should be really interesting seeing how this snow accumulates and progresses here in Coney. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good to see you, Land Rover. Welcome. Yeah, Staten Island. Staten Island will definitely get, here's my first call impression is Staten Island will get more snow than all of Manhattan. Manhattan is looking very weak. Manhattan's going to be lucky with maybe 2 to 3 inches. It's going to be very similar to the storm from, a couple days ago. But Staten Island, yeah, if you're out there in Staten Island, you guys will be getting, out of the whole city, the most. It's normally the Bronx, but tomorrow, how the wind maps are looking, and yeah, east end of Long Island, Montauk, probably going to get the most snow. 3 to 5, I would say, maybe even 3 to 6 there, Red Zone Soldier. Good to see you, Sandra Ann. Welcome. Yeah, Buffalo. Oh my God, Sandra Ann. I have been watching a few channels in Buffalo. And what is his name? Buffalo Weather? I think it's just simply called Buffalo Weather. He only has like maybe 6, 7K followers. This guy has been like going out there, driving around in a truck, getting some absolutely epic footage of what's going on in Buffalo. Insane what's going on upstate New York and western New York. Insane. But good to see you, Sandra Ann. Tomorrow's going to be a kind of a, tomorrow's going to be just a kind of like another like really pretty, really good for pictures and video kind of snow. Good to see you, Darlene. Welcome. Did people do any tobogganing? Well, Dwayne, we caught a few people the other day sledding in Central Park. So if the sledding conditions are barely minimal, people will be out there sledding. Gonna be pretty funny. Tomorrow John's gonna be home. Tomorrow John's gonna be home, stuck home. But yes, gonna be a pretty cool day tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the house for you, John Law. I'm gonna leave the house for you. If you want to stay home, this is the magic of the live stream. You could just be home right now. You guys are home right now, and then we could take this in together. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. E-bike Mike, I would recommend getting the snowblower ready if you're out there in Staten Island. Absolutely. Cleveland getting a lot of snow. Yes, indeed. 8 to 10. Yeah, I saw that, Darlene. I saw that. Cleveland's going to get a nice punch of snow. Love the sound of the waves, Michelle. Me too. CB Earth Day, extremely relaxing. Do these buildings have seawalls? Rush fan asks. No, not necessarily. So the beach here, I don't know if you can notice, the beach here is set up in a way after the blizzard of 96, Army Corps of Engineers came in and they just piled in a bunch of snow and they filled in underneath the boardwalk. So that is technically acting like a seawall. When Hurricane Sandy hit, Coney Island flooded from the creek, not the ocean side. So it kind of works. We just have to shore up the creek side of Coney Island. Bob Doyle, good to see you. Great afternoon for a walk indeed. Good to see you, Frank. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Frank. Buffalo getting quite a bit of lake effect snow. Still got to work tomorrow. Got to dig a tunnel. Darlene, please be careful, Darlene. Be careful out there driving. Do me a favor. We got to keep you good. But I'll be on tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. It's going to be a morning show snowstorm once again. But since this area of New York City will be getting the most snow, I don't get to travel. I get to be right here. So a snowblower is always better than shoveling, e-bike Mike. I have used a snowblower a few times in my superintendent career when I was a super of my building, and yeah, that's a lot of fun. Now, technically in my part of Brooklyn, in Bay Ridge, where I was using a snowblower, it was technically like illegal to use a snowblower because you're basically blowing it on top of our cars. But when the snowicane hit in 2010, footage of that right here on this YouTube channel, when I had to clear that out, my landlord at the time, Teddy, he, old school Greek guy, beautiful guy, he's like, I get you snowblower. So he got me a snowblower, and I had some fun that afternoon. Doing some snow blowing in the morning, afternoon having a nice beer, but maybe a shot of whiskey, who knows, keep me warm. But anyway, you think of, take the train. If there's an option not to drive, Darlene, take the train. Absolutely. Yeah, Mark, the water's pretty warm. I would say 41 degrees, maybe 40 degrees. But yeah, it's warm. It's still in the 40s. Absolutely, Ethan. We all just want to play in the snow, not shovel it. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Activity 79 is checking on in out there in Sweden. Leela Sorensen is checking on in out there in Augusta, Georgia. Welcome, 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 welcome. Enjoying the night is peaceful down here. I tell you what. Absolute strawberry. Couple of close calls, but I'm doing good. I haven't fell in the ice yet. Is that runner making you feel lazy? Well, impressionism, you know what you could always do? Put this live stream on your treadmill. Shout out to the people who watch me on replay and put me on the screen on their treadmill. I got a few people who do that. So, there it is. There's snowicane. Thank you so much, Neil. So that's my snowicane. Like, I had to shovel that. I had to shovel the 2 feet of snow, whatever the hell it was. What was it, 2 feet in 10 hours? Something stupid like that. No vehicles came up my street in like 3 days. It was beautiful. If the live stream was around, fuck, that would have been money in the bank. Jeanette Trainer, good to see you out there in Glasgow. I always love Coney too. Join me tomorrow morning, New York time, 9 o'clock in the morning, New York time. That's in the afternoon for you guys out there in UK. It is snowing right now. It's flurrying. It's flurrying. We're getting a snow sun shower right now. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's very light, but it is snowing right now. Good to see you, Tan. Welcome. Where's the cat food? Welcome. That will be you there, Tan. Tan, I appreciate that. Thanks for putting me on your treadmill. Did I see the Miracle on the Hudson? No, I watched it live on TV. That was the anniversary of that was the other day. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm heart healthy. I appreciate that, Tan. It only happened to you once? There you go. Yeah, I had to shovel that snowicane snow. Got you on at your gym now, Bob? That's a beautiful thing. Thanks for hitting that like button there, Colleen. On this January 18th, 2024, it's 1:30 in the afternoon here in New York City. -5 GMT, 30 minutes past the hour all around the world. Welcome. Claudio Odonamentri, welcome. I'm on the Welcome Rush, man. Yeah, I watched The Miracle on the Hudson from the comfort of my TV. It was the first, I remember it was the first breaking news that I watched on an HD TV. That's the only thing I really remembered. But I had the day off that day. It was great. It was cold that day, I remember. It was cold. Barbara C., good to see you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. If you're watching out there in the gym, make sure to stretch. Take your time. Take some magnesium. And you'll be all good. We are already almost to the amusement district. Yeah, the tide has really eaten away at the beach. The tide has really eaten up the beach. We're like really low. I forgot to check the tide to see if it's high or low tide. Yeah, let's go all the way down to Brighton, e-bike Mike. I want to do 3 hours, so I want to do 3 hours down here on the beach, so yeah, we'll go all the way down to Brighton. And then we'll come back. Kind of nice just walking on the beach. Reza Jafari, good to see you. You'll be watching in the background. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Not a lot of people. No, Claudio, a lot of people are at work and at school right now. So only people like me live streaming and maybe exercising are out here at the moment. Where's the cat food says to Strawberry Fields that he only goes to the gym on the pizza days. Ha 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 ha. And B, in another country. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that refers to, but okay. Does it feel like you're in another country? That's the magic of the live stream. The magnesium lobby should cut you a check there, Strawberry Field. Absolutely. He's reading all the comments, people. He's reading all the comments. My biggest debate currently on one of the Discord servers. Somebody actually said it's not fair that I read all the comments. Like I'm in control of the chat. They think that's not fair. It's the calm before the storm, e-bike Mike. Absolutely. We'll be out here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning. And we'll be out here for our snow. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be beautiful. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. JC Droid, I hope you are doing good. Hope you're nice, strong, and healthy. I hope everyone's doing good, nice and strong and healthy. But good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. I know, Stevie Earthy, I know you love it when I read all the comments. I know. No, so that is my latest contention that people don't like about me. My latest criticism that I'm reading on one of the Discord servers. I know I make everyone else look bad. Shush, John Lore, shush. Shush. It's like he's fucking engaged with the audience or something. I mean, shush. That's true. That's true. You don't get it. I know, Adriana. That's very true, Adriana. That's very true. They can't keep up with the comments. Nebul, no. No, Nebul. They're actually quite easy to find, but you got to do the homework yourself. Yeah, Lee, it's beautiful. We have the whole beach to ourselves. We have the whole beach to ourselves. We have the whole beach to ourselves. All of us. It's all 224 of us at the moment. This is for all of you guys. How dare am I engaged with the audience, right? How dare I? DeBailey, good to see you. I am nice and toasty, Deb. Good to see you. I'm nice and toasty. Michelle K, good to see you. Still in rehab, JC Droid? Well, speedy recovery. And let this live stream be a bit of a distraction from your everyday. But I hope you're doing good, JC. Continued recovery. Everyone learns from me answering comments, Rushman? Maybe, yeah. Where's the cat food asked, what mode do I have my gimbal on? You can't get your camera that steady. Well, where's the cat food? First of all, you have to balance the gimbal. Some people don't understand that you have to balance the gimbal. And I don't have a mode. I just have it turned on. That's it. I just turn it on. It doesn't have a mode. I'm not using the DJI app. I just turn it on. That's all I do. I balance the phone and I turn it on. Good to see you, Trisha. Good to see you, Karamax. Absolutely. Let's get that like button way up to 200. Come on, kids. 200 likes. You can engage all you want. You just don't like it when you need to mount my chest. That's true. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes a lot of people don't like it when I mount the phone to the chest. I understand. Bonjour, Brett. Bienvenue. Good to see everyone. If I missed you in the chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, and then also I am using to give away one of my secrets, I am using the counterweight for the DJI SE gimbal. So I am using a counterweight because there's wires coming out the side of the phone here, so that adds to the weight of the phone. But also I want to make sure that when I do this motion right here, I want to make sure I don't get the motor, the gimbal motor in the shot. Also, and some people don't understand this. Oh, I'm going to get hate for this in the Discord server. I know that. I can see 2 to 3 of the Discord servers I follow giving me hate for this one. You have to move. There is a certain movement you have to do with the gimbal to make it look nice and steady and fluid. Some people like to do this shit. I only like to do that when I'm like putting on gloves or something like that. But I try not. You don't want to have your movements when you're moving the gimbal very herky-jerky. You got to go nice and smooth, so you get a nice pan like that. Oh, parachute jump right there. You saw the Coney? Yeah. So Trisha, I'm in the lottery for 2 buildings, and I could show you them. So the building directly behind the parachute jump here, that's on West 17th Street. That I'm in the lottery for a 1-bedroom apartment there for $700 a month, and then I recently got invited to a building tour of the taller building on the right-hand side. That's 1515 Surf Avenue. I really hope I get into this building. There's possibly a 1-bedroom apartment for me that will rent me for $800, but this building has amenities like a pool and a gym and stuff that I would have access to. So. But yeah, thank you so much, Trisha. Trisha, I really hope I win one of those lotteries. Yeah, slower pan speed is always better there, Redstone Soldier. Yeah. You want to have it nice. You want to, and then you got to just gimbal, level the gimbal. Let's see here. Taking notes there. Should I write a book there, Mark, about live streaming? The counterweight today is a bagel and french fries. Nice. Makes you want to have a cup of hot chocolate, old school. Oh my God, old school Edmonds pound cake. That is the food of the gods. There, ABX girl. I know, Din, I know. Sometimes the movement's too fast. No, it's not bad rent. Are there association fees involved? No, there's not, John. They're private buildings. It's not like a development. It's not like a private community. That would be heaven. Thank you so much, Mark. McHugh, good to see you. Thank you for the beach walk out there in landlocked Kentucky. McHugh, good to see you out there in Kentucky. I hope I win it too, guys. Take it. Way less expensive than North Carolina now. Well, they're affordable apartments. So they have this building here has like almost all of the apartments are affordable, and then in 1515, like I think only 20% or 30% of the apartments are affordable. Thank you so much, Phyllis. Hopefully, I'll get it. Can I do a tutorial on live streaming? Well, here's the deal, Tintin. Everything, all the techniques that I use to live stream, I have learned on my own. There's a few people out there who have done tutorials on how to manage a gimbal, shot composition, and the whole leveling of the gimbal is like, that's through years and years of doing this nonsense. Good to see you, Max. I am warm, Max. Good to see you. I am warm. Good to see you, Liz. Aloha. And then to a certain degree, I don't want to give away my secrets, even though if you pay attention to the live stream, I give away all the secrets. Good to see you, Neil. Stabastino, welcome. Missed those days of Coney in the snow. Well, Neil, if you like that, join me tomorrow morning. We'll be out here in the snow. Wow, a lot of debris washed ashore from the last few days. Look at this. This thing's been floating around. Good to see your photos from around New York. New York, this part of New York, Staten Island, southern Brooklyn, southern Queens, is going to get the most amount of snow. I'm saying 4 to 6. And Manhattan's going to be maybe 2 to 4. Manhattan may get 1 to 3. Who knows? But JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thanks so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 super chat. Much appreciated there. JC Droid, and continued speedy recovery, my friend. Good to see Elisa UK girl. Welcome. You're lazy at leveling? You can't be lazy at leveling or you're not going to get a good shot. And the gimbal's going to actually use more battery power because it's straining. It's trying to compensate. But good to see you, Lisa, UK girl. Max is asking for the snow forecast. So once again, Staten Island, southern Brooklyn, and southern Queens, Long Island, especially the east end of Long Island, will be getting the most snow in the New York tri-state area. I'm calling for maybe 4 to 6 inches out here in Coney. Manhattan will get less snow compared to Coney Island. So I'm going to be right here in the morning. The snow is going to start up around 7 in the morning, and it's going to last until about 2, 3 in the afternoon. It's going to lighten up considerably after 12 noon, 1 o'clock. But there's going to be bursts of snow until as late as 3 in the afternoon. And then after that, Saturday, it is going to be stupid cold. Stupid cold, but I'm missing the chat here. The chat is going on as I say hello to people. Long way from Florida, never make it. There you go, Neil. How much will Dumbo get? Probably in the 1 to 3 range, Deborah. 1 to 3. You learn to paint and do photography by yourself. It was a nice journey, absolutely. There, CB Earth never stop learning, CB Earth Day. Never stop learning. Snowy Coney, can't wait there. Cyclone Joe, good to see you. Jack of Majors Minis, welcome. But yeah, snowstorm tomorrow. It's going to be light. It's not going to be too crazy. This is how high the water is getting, by the way. This is how high the water is getting. Glad I can make it in. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, Saturday is going to get really icy, Din. Probably the coldest weather of the season is going to be coming in on Saturday. It's going to be windy also on Saturday. But then next Tuesday, temperatures begin to moderate, and it's going to get nice and warm. It's going to get to a staggering maybe 45, 46 degrees on next Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that, so my little illegal Chinese scooter can defrost. But now I'm relegated to making coffee at home because I can't travel to Dunkin', but that's a good thing. I'm saving money, and you know what? I make good coffee. It's going to be beautiful. Then we get the cherry blossom strawberry fields. Absolutely. Yes. Well, e-bike Mike, unfortunately, is not going to blow out to sea. That is guaranteed. It's not going to blow out to sea. But at this point, again, the southern areas of New York City will be getting the most snow. So Staten Island, southern Brooklyn, it's like south of Prospect Park, but south of Prospect Park, Bay Ridge, Coney Island, Sheepshead Bay, what's it called? Starrett City, Canarsie will be getting the most snow in Brooklyn. And then, of course, the Rockaways in Queens, JFK Airport, that whole area. But good to see you there, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Rush Fan is asking, is an umbrella one of a piece of equipment or is too many? So Rush Fan, I have found problems trying to hold on to an umbrella when holding a gimbal. There's a few different problems that you encounter when you hold an umbrella. Probably the hardest one is the wind. The umbrella acts like a sail, so it makes it tough to kind of keep a steady shot on the phone and then also maintain the umbrella. But I have used an umbrella in the past. It's just very tricky. It's tough for me to get really comfortable with an umbrella. So, Saeed Ifran, welcome. Stephanie Gray, good to see you. Just got in. You're just in time. Welcome. Yeah, we're just going to walk the beach here. Good to see you there, Stephanie. And by the way, the thumbnail of the video at the moment, the Duchess took that the other day when it snowed. She also took the video of the short video I posted last night. So, the Duchess knows how to pan a camera, I tell you what. Like a professional. Again, it's simple stuff. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to do this. If you watch a lot of TV, you know how to frame a shot, but clearly some people who a lot of people watch, they don't even focus on that kind of stuff. Sending a warm hug from the friends in upstate New York, absolutely. Yeah, they getting a lot of snow up there in the Buffalo area. Good to see you, Train Watch. Welcome. Yeah, snow on the beach. In and Todd Allen out there in Santiago, Chile. Buenos dias, Chile. In and Todd Allen. Welcome. Watching, dancing in that snow. Were you dancing to that snow? To that song? It is pretty, right? No bears in the water today, Cyclone Joe. Possibly tomorrow. Stay tuned. Luis Jose Torres, Huepa, Puerto Rico. Buenvenidos. Jose Torres. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Saludos, buenvenidos. Good to see you there, Jazz Dog. Welcome. As we pass the Wonder Wheel now. I'm actually warmed up enough I could roll down my hood. Things are looking good, Mems and Tobe. Good to see you. And we're also walking with the wind, so when I turn around, it's not going to be as pleasant type of feeling. It's really nice out. If you prepare, it's actually not that bad. My dad was gifted a hat for Christmas. He did not like his hat that my sister gave him, so I ended up getting it. So now I have it, and it's nice and warm and toasty. So I want to thank my sister for gifting my father, or our father, this hat. It's nice and warm. Perfect for the live stream. Perfect for the live stream. I'll be nice and toasty tomorrow. And that's the other thing I'm very happy about. My new winter gear, my new winter jacket and everything is perfect for doing these live streams. So I am nice and toasty even though we are walking in the sand, in the snow, on the beach. Ah, hey, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Kurt Weller says, "Is it weird to be on that quiet beach all by myself, yet be joined by all these folks from around the world?" Absolutely. Well, Kurt, it's a beautiful thing, Kurt. Like I was saying earlier, it's really cool. This is the magic of the live stream. It's a shared experience, Kirk. So I love sharing this with you. I love, there's a few people out here on the beach. Got a couple over there making hugs and kisses. So, but it's a shared experience. So it's not weird. It's actually really cool. This is what I always loved about live streaming, is that it's like this whole, we're all experiencing this at the same time. Granted, you guys are home watching this on your, computer or phone screens or whatever. It's amazing that we could share in this together. That's why I like to focus on having a nice framed shot, level, audio good, because that all adds to the experience. So I think it's a beautiful thing. I love it. But my sister is awesome. Absolutely. How many siblings do I have? Just my sister. Just my sister. Yes, indeed, Jose. Yes, 3 to 6 tomorrow. We'll be out here in the morning to experience the snow tomorrow morning, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, Kurt, it's a beautiful thing to share in this experience, and I know a lot of you guys may be living in warmer climates, may used to live here in Coney and New York City, or you simply can't walk on a beach with snow. So that's where I find like the amazing feeling here of sharing this with you guys. I love it. Maybe you'll take the e-bike out in the snow. You know, e-bike, Mike, I wouldn't recommend that. I saw a delivery guy yesterday kind of wipe out on, I was taking the bus over on whatchamacallit, I was on Surf Avenue on the 36 yesterday, and I saw a delivery guy kind of wipe out on a little patch of ice. So if you take the bike out, take your time and just add extra stopping distance, because it's very deceptive out here when it comes to ice. I appreciate that, Brett. I appreciate that, Stephanie. Yeah, the footsteps are like patterns, right? Yeah. I appreciate that, Kurt, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for everyone who appreciates the broadcasts here. Streams are awesome, viewed on a 55. Yeah, it was a delivery guy. He was, I'm going to be honest, Trisha, he was kind of riding a little too fast in the conditions. So, and plus he kind of did like a weird maneuver. That was like, why did you do that? But again, because he was riding fast. So, yeah, strawberry. Yeah, some people can't be in quiet places. And Nadine Smith with the $5 super chat. Nadine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream, Nadine, and thank you so much for being a channel member. Shout out to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p, so if the signal lasts. Thanks to all of our beautiful channel members. Thank y'all so much for having faith in me as a content creator. But Nadine Smith, JC Droid, Todd Scott, thank you guys so much for your super chats so far this afternoon. Much appreciated. Eric Mendoza, how you've been? I've been great there, Eric. It's hot in Miami. It would be hot in Miami. Yeah, it's Florida. That's what you signed up for. But enjoy the heat there, Eric. Good to see you. I had a nice piping hot beverage this morning. Had a nice piping hot Bustelo coffee. I'm a happy camper this morning. Had a nice coffee. My breakfast was 2 ho-hos. And now I'm here with all of you beautiful people. When I finish the stream, though, I'm going to be really hungry, so got to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch. Marcos, good to see you. Marcos is an English learner and like to ask me a question. Is my accent the standard accent in New York? No, Marcos, no. No, it's not. This accent has been cultivated over the last 15 years because I work with a lot of tourists from all over the world, and sometimes English is not their first language. Also, in the early 2000s, I went to Brooklyn College for a couple of years, and when I went into college, I had a very bad stutter. If I was nervous or trying to get a point across quickly, I would stutter quite easily. I would stutter on S's and T's. And so I went to a speech therapy class. That speech therapy class leads me into my major, which was communications, but I went into radio. So I learned how to enunciate correctly. And you know, because I'm enunciating, making my words as clear as possible, the stutter kind of, disappeared. Also, it's really good for the live streams here because you guys could understand what I'm saying. It sounds pleasant to the ear for most of you. Some of you guys find my noise annoying, even though you all watch all the time. But I'm reading y'all on the Discord servers. But anyway, yeah, I work with tourists, so this is not the average. The average New York accent kind of sounds like this here: coffee, water, almost like Boston. Boston's kind of similar there. Kind of North Shore, kind of up like that. That's natural accents here in the Northeast. It's kind of like that. Staten Island, Staten Island's kind of like the tough guy over there. Southern Brooklyn. These are the accents that you hear sometimes on TV there. But for me, I study these voices. I study these voices all the time. And it makes it fun for you guys to hear it, right? That's how it works. Jazz Dog, I appreciate that you love my voice. I appreciate it. Absolutely, CB Earth. Always sharing a moment. You got to make life a little lighter. Absolutely, CB Earth Day. Kind words there, CB Earth Day. Thank you so much. You're happy, doing good there, Eric. That's a beautiful thing. Yes, I did. Yes, I had 4 ho-hos this morning, Memsatobe. Yes, I had 4 ho-hos, and they were chocolatey ho-hos. Chocolatey ho-hos. They were delicious. The food of the gods. Yeah, we have many accents here in New York City, not just one, Trisha. That's very true. Mr. Radio Voice, Julie, absolutely. How can you go wrong with ho-hos? Never. I eat all the junk food I want. Exactly, E-Bike Mike. I just walk it off. Mark, you got to keep it positive. We only live once, Mark. But the weather right now in Peoria is 25 degrees Fahrenheit with 2 inches of snow expected in the next 48 hours. Wow. Desi Des, good to see you, Desi Des. You took math classes in Brooklyn College? Yes. Yes, indeed, Stephanie. Absolutely, Memsatove. Absolutely. Always got to have the extra little, add the extra little flair to the live stream. Don't forget the lawn guy accent. Yeah, I know you got the lawn guy accent there, too. Park in the car in the Harvard yard. Yes, yes, indeed there, Ramona. Yeah, Staten Island is old school Brooklyn. What else do we have here? Yes, TV is what absolutely. I do have a voice of a chameleon there, Leela. Absolutely. Patty is checking on in from Chile. Buenvenidos, Patty. Left a like. I appreciate that. Marcos, you're more than welcome, Marcos. New York Metro Rover. Yes, happy Frozen Thursday. Maybe Duncan is to blame for the Northeast. Yes, it is. Maybe Strawberry. Duncan is for that. But the weather here in Brooklyn, 31 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the west-southwest at 6 miles an hour and a relative humidity of 55%. I do a good Rod. Is that a Rod Sterling accent there, Memsatobe? Stefan. Good to see you, Stefan. It is lovely to walk along a snowy beach. It's like Zen staring at this. Absolutely. It's beautiful, baby. It's like a movie. It's like snow on the beach. But Peter Griffin, that's another one. There you go. And Desi Des with a $5 super chat. Desi Des, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream there, Desi Des. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated, Desi Des. We're just hanging out here on the beach, channeling our inner Taylor Swift, if you will. Anyway. But this is the magic of a live. Getting back to that conversation, this is the magic of a live stream. It's a shared experience. I could talk to you guys. You guys could ask me relevant questions. Love some snow on the beach there. Yeah, no, a lot of ice on the boardwalk, Jim. Parks Department calls to nobody. So, but yeah, a lot of ice up on the boardwalk. But good to see you, Coney Island, Jim. As an English learner, your way of pronunciation the words is in American English, so you love it. Awesome. Yeah, American English is a little bit different than British English. We'll love to hear an old school New York accent. There you go. Yes, indeed, Strawberry Fields. Danette and Anthony definitely have a very old school Queens accent there. Yeah, absolutely. Viking 180, welcome. Yeah, Taylor and Lana. That's right, Stefan. Lana Del Rey on that one also. Desi Des, I appreciate it, Desi Des. Appreciate it, Desi Des. Yeah, but yeah, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, like snow on the beach. Da, 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 da. But good to see you Vikings out there in Liverpool. We did all this. This is us. This is us right here during the live stream. That's us right there. On this January 18th, 2024. Good to see you there, Michaelia. Welcome. Well, we'll be out here tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning, for the actual snow tomorrow. Can't forget the old man's, but that's a very generic old man's voice there, Darlene. I mean, my old man voice, I think, is like kind of from like a Ren and Stimpy kind of lore, you know, angry, you know, your angry hand at the sky, you know. Stefan saw Lana Del Rey in Berlin in 2018 and will see Taylor Swift in July in Munich. Enjoy the show. John Lore, me too. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully I win those housing lotteries. Hopefully I will win those housing lotteries. It's really tough to find an affordable apartment here in New York City. Mark Roberts, good to see you. But I do like I study like voices and stuff, so I always study that. So like I'm always listening. Like that's why I like some of the accounts I follow on Instagram, especially, it's just because of the person's voice. So like, what's the guy's the off the boat? The guy from the off the boat. This Italian guy is like John off the boat or something like that. He has like a very unique accent, a very Italian, you know, like old like. Just off the boat Italian accent. You know, like I try to listen to that. Then you have Crazy Vinny from Brooklyn. And he's always angry like this. You shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. You know, that's stuff like that. Expressing emotion through simple sound. I'm always studying that stuff. Sounds like the grandfather in Hey Arnold. There you go. You know a guy in Staten Island who has a forget about it accent. Absolutely. We know a few people. Got to forget about it accent. Mullen, good to see you. I went to school for communications, so I did learn how to create drama, action in my voice. Listen to various, you know, movie trailers and stuff. It's two guys who are on a wacky adventure with a dead man's head. You know, it's like Goofy, you know, Josephine, that's another one. Let me tell you something. I got a story for you, you know, like Josephine from Lenny's has one of the best Brooklyn accents, period. Like, just close it. Like, it's like that's what Brooklyn's supposed to sound like. RJ's out there in Colorado, welcome. And then Nebul can teach me the French accent. Yeah, wait. I think my French accent's more like Quebec there, you know? Quebec Canadian there, you know? We're going down to the Rogers Center there, eh? Gotta have a beer there. Then you get the little French Canadian, eh? Like KFC, eh? Wait. And then, you know. Again, I'm always studying that shit. No, Strawberry Fields, that's my dream job. That's my dream job, to be an enunciator for Audible. That's like a dream job for me. Stick me in a room, just have me read shit all day. I am so down with that. You're gonna be calm. You're at the beach, staring at the ocean. Your heart rate is dropping. Breathe in. Breathe out. Meditate. Focus on the waves, sound, sun, clouds. You are here, relaxing on the beach. Neil, I will never forget my Pokemon voice. Le Pew Pew, yeah, way. Le Pew Pew, Pepe Le Pew, way. Good to see you, Diana Lee, out there in London. The beach is almost 3 miles long. I think it is, yeah. It is therapeutic there, Mullen, absolutely. It is therapeutic. I know, the backdrop is perfect for it, right, Trisha? Did you just fall asleep, John Law? Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I know, I gotta do a meditation stream. Mark, I think we're gonna do that tomorrow, Mark. I think I'm just gonna like set up some cool shots and then just not say a word for like 5 minutes. I just let you guys just be on the beach. I think we're going to do that tomorrow, Mark. Just meditate. Did your heart rate go down? You see? Yeah, see, it works. That's what I want to be. I want to be if anyone who works for Audible want to give me a job. He's also a voiceover artist. The guy, oh my God, what's the guy's name? There's a guy, he's in all like the Burger King commercials and stuff. He has a great YouTube channel. And he does like food reviews and stuff. And he has one of the best fucking voices. It's back and better than ever. Like, he has like one of those kind of voices. There you go. Jim got the information. The boardwalk is 2.7 miles long. The beach is 3.1 miles long. Thank you so much, Jim. Did you just take a good deep breath there? That's good. Let's be one with the beach. I know. No, Strawberry, I have to do more kind of ASMR stuff. I mean, most of my stuff on my short videos is ASMR. So, yeah, I got to do more of those. I appreciate that, Strawberry. I appreciate that. I tell you, though, the sand is so nice and like today the sand is fluffy. It's like a fluffy kind of sand. So it feels like I'm walking on a carpet. This actually feels really good. I don't think I'm going to take the boardwalk walking back. I'm just going to walk back along the beach. Because it just feels that good on the feet right now. And then we'll do a little zigzag through the amusement district. But for now, we're just going to stay down here on the beach because it's so pretty. So pretty. Flavio, welcome. Brazil is 40 degrees. Turn on the air conditioning. Good to see you, Flavio. Door ajar. Your door is ajar. Door ajar. Door ajar. Low battery. Low battery. Low battery. It's like something like that, right, CB Earthay? 15. 10. 5. 4. 3. When you back up, right? Too much ice on the boards. Yeah, there is. Way too much ice on the boards. How can your door be ajar? It changes its spirit there, Neil. It morphs. So sometimes the door is ajar or then ajar. Anyway. Love the Carl Sagan voice. Me too. Look, we have the ice, the carvings here. Here are the carvings. Carvings in the rock. We can see them because somebody's not sitting right here. Look at that. Yeah, I saw that, ABX girl. Yeah, people are having problems charging their Teslas in the extreme cold. I could have told you that. I could have told you that. Ooh, look at this. It's like an almost face right here. I do got another face over here. Look at this one. These guys here are a little creepy. Painted Egg, good afternoon. Welcome. Things are so cool. Love showing you this kind of stuff. Oleg, welcome. Look at that. Look at that ray of light right there. Wow, that is cool. You're seeing that's a plane contrail. That's a plane contrail right there. That is not a photographic thing. That's a plane contrail. We're right through there. Oh, that is crazy looking. Aloha there, Douglas. Aloha, welcome. You have ice on the rocks over there. Dinosaur in the sand, kind of. Yeah. Let's hear the crunch again of the sand on the beach here, not on the snow on the beach. It's kind of like a little layer of ice, so it crunches. But it's really feels nice on the feet, I have to say. Now that is a happy dog. A dog all alone on a snowy beach. It's like a Bob Ross painting, right? Absolutely, Oleg. That is a happy dog. Steven, good to see you. Yeah, almost peeking out. Sun almost peeking out over there in Two Bridges, Steven. Nice. Yeah, I thought it was going to be cloudier than this. I know we're not going to get a sunset, so I'm not even going to think we're going to get that today. Ice, but no gin and tonic. Yes. I could go for a gin and tonic. I have a beer I'm saving up for tomorrow. I know after I'm in the snow all day, I'm going to like eat lunch and then have maybe do a little bit of a afternoon day drinking. That's a happy dog, though. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll be out here in Coney again to experience the falling snow on the beach. It's like snow on the beach. It's like a Taylor Swift song featuring Lana Del Rey and their all-new album. Therefore, CD set or 12 LP. Love the snow, absolutely. Me too. Mercy Drive, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I think he is Din. Yeah, he's not here. Purple Queen, good to see you. Yeah, John Lord, that's what I'm going to try to do tomorrow. I'm going to try to wait until at least 4 o'clock. Once the 4 o'clock news come on, I can open up my beer. Bruh! Exactly. Good to see you, bruh. Bruh! Bruh! Bruh, your car! Bruh! Bruh, your car! Bruh! Anyway. The Queen of... Is Lana Del Rey the Queen of Coney Island, really? We do have a Miss Coney Island, you know. Go to Coney Island, USA to find out who it is. But Stephen J, bloody hell, Stephen J with a $20 super chat. Stephen J, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. I will keep warm. You cannot do this walk. Well, you know what? Stephen, I am doing this walk for you, my friend. I am doing this walk for you. You are on the beach with me right now, here in Coney Island, walking on snow on the beach. Thank you so much for that very generous $20 super chat. That is much, 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 much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Day drinking and junk food. Absolutely, APX girl. Are you pacing yourself, John? That's a beautiful thing. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Pour some wine. If you're going to drink some wine, drink a little port for me, please. Careful with the emojis, indeed. Please describe a ho-ho. We love your voice and diction. Well, a ho-ho is a chocolate cake that is a chocolate vanilla cake kind of rolled up in a cylinder. Good to see you. There you go. Miss Viking, good to see you actually eating a gin and enjoying a gin and tonic jelly pot. Nice. Well, you know what? Enjoy it. Regardless, enjoy it there, Miss Viking. But you could buy ho-hos in California, by the way. You could buy ho-hos in California. Had to lower the sound. Your son was asking you why you was yelling. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, your car, bruh. Yeah, it's a yodel. Yeah, exactly. Ho-hos are yodels. They're pretty much the same thing. It's what's powering this live stream right now. Cafe Bustelo and Ho-Ho's whatever happened? They're still around, man. Yodels are still around, Memsatobe. Yodels are still around. There you go. You always disliked alcohol. Coffee is your pleasure. Nice. I had 3 espressos at once. Yeah. I mean, if I could have an espresso the size of like a 12-ounce coffee, that'd be great. And then I'll have all the energy for the live stream. I'll have all the energy. There you go, CB. There you go. Yodels, Ho-Hos, Little Debbie Swiss rolls. They're all the same. Bustelo is all. Ding dongs are great. Yeah, ding dongs are great. Yeah, cafe and sugar. The caffeine and sugar zoomies. Ring-dings are better. They're good. They're reg. They're good. Honey buns. Oh my God, the honey buns are dangerous. I do have a favorite Girl Scout cookie. Thin Mint. Thin Mint is my favorite Girl Scout cookie. Thin Mint. All the other ones are crap. It's Thin Mint. Yeah, Devil Dogs. Valentine's Ding Dongs. I got to pick some of those up when I go to the supermarket, John. I saw those already. The Valentine's Day Ding Dongs are in the shape of a heart. They're very romantic. Drake's coffee cakes. Fantastic. Kind of wish I had a coffee cake this morning. You need a Z-Bars. Yes, we do need a Z-Bars. You got white chocolate covered ring dings. I saw those ABX Girl once. I saw those. The white chocolate ring dings. They had them very briefly here in Brooklyn. Little Debbie's vanilla Christmas tree cakes are delicious, Al. I've had those. Those are delicious. Jerry 187, welcome. Yes, we have entered the pastry vortex, everyone. Welcome. Individually wrapped yodels are good. Thin Mints in the freezer. Now you're talking, Mark. Now you're talking. That's how my mom likes them. Put them in the freezer. Then you can get a nice hot cup of coffee. You're set. Yeah. That dog is happy. Ooh, he's so happy. Ooh, he's so happy. Jack, we're in Brighton Beach. Good to see you, Jack. Yeah, we're officially in Brighton Beach now. Cafe Tatiana is right over there. Probably one of the most famous places on the boardwalk. Here in the east end of the boardwalk. Yeah, a lot of snow over here, Jerry. And we will get more snow tomorrow. Ivan Hernandez, good to see you. Just gained 40 pounds, yeah. Well, Karamax, you're walking off the calories with me right now on the live stream. You're walking them off. Yeah, no, they're not made in the UK, unfortunately. No. It is a local United States delicacy. The red velvet. Oh my God, those sound good. ABX Girl, those sound good. Twinkies, I gotta be in the mood for Twinkies. Russian Ukrainian Kingdom, right here. Right here, Russian Ukrainian Kingdom. Lots of good borscht. Here in Brighton Beach. Good to see you, Ken. Welcome. I went to school with a lot of, I went to elementary school and high school with a lot of Russians, so. And then I would like to say my accent kind of refers to like a Nico Bellic of Grand Theft Auto 4. Come on! You have to kill him. That's where that comes from. No, Al, they only sell knishes at Paul's Daughter. And unfortunately, Paul's Daughter is closed for the season. Oh my God, crocodiles. Those are really good. Those are dangerous, John Law. I can't eat those. I'll eat the whole box in a sitting. The crocodiles. I love those. Little chocolate. Crocodiles are like chocolate covered Twinkies. Those are like stupid good. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Trisha, it was very lightly snowing a few minutes ago in the live stream. I think we had a little burst of snow pass through the city. Of course Americans know how to sugary snacks. Absolutely. So what's a knish? A knish is kind of like a fried potato, like fried mashed potato in a kind of like a pocket, like a square shape. Jana Schimmel makes round knishes, but you put like mustard on it. You put like spicy mustard on it. That's how we usually eat knishes. Knishes are delicious. They're so good. Custard filled eclairs. Now you're talking, Al. Yeah, potato chips. I gotta be in the mood for potato chips. Activity 79. Usually, if I'm drinking a lot of beer, I would like potato chips, peanuts, like the salty stuff, pretzels. For the most part, I like my sweets. Yeah, the Knish man on the beach. That was back in the day. I've never seen that personally. I've only got my knishes from Paul's daughter. Paul's daughter or Pete's Clam Stop over on West 15th Street. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, very dangerous. I could eat way too many of those. Yeah, fried mashed potatoes, so good. Seriously consider running a bodega? Absolutely, Strawberry. Absolutely. Sell them snacks. Jana Schimmel's a baked knish. Everywhere else, it's fried. There you go. See, Jim is a bit of a foodie. I gotta get me a Jana Schimmel knish. Haven't had one of those in a while. Maybe I'll have one on a live stream. Yeah, we're all binging on munchies or bringing munchies. I got the munchies, definitely. But I have to be on for at least another hour and 40 minutes. Earl Grey tea, Bounty chocolate with cocoa cream. That sounds freaking amazing, CB Birthday. Dude, that sounds nice. If we talk about snacks, ate an Entenmann's blackout cake once. They don't make them like that anymore. No, they don't, Jennifer. Good to see you. I think Entenmann's uses like a different sugar. I don't know. All their stuff doesn't taste the same as it used to. But yeah, don't forget to check your glucose level at the conclusion of this live stream. You might want to do that. We got Bounty bars there in the U.S. Just as good as the Almond Joys. Nice. Yeah, honey buns, Oreo cookies. Me and the Duchess always keep Oreos in the house. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. We're almost to the Brighton Beach end of the boardwalk here. And then we're just going to turn around and keep walking on the beach. Because it's so nice down here. Oh my God, Jim. I destroyed that Whisper in about 2 seconds. Thank you so much for the British ice cream there, Jim. Or the British chocolate. A Whisper. Had a Whisper bar. The thing was delicious. What was the ice cream concoction they used at the A&S store years ago? I have no idea. Oh my God, no, I don't want to. I want, from Baskin Robbins, I want a brownie a la mode. That's what I want. I want a brownie a la mode. With the, they used to have like that marshmallow shit they put on top of it too. Marshmallow topping, hot fudge. Me too, Mark, me too. Are you Googling all this stuff, Debbie? Oh my God, me too. Strawberry Fields, I love my Mint Milano cookies. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was never the same, just like Stelladoro. There you go, yeah. Yeah, Stelladoro kind of tastes different too. Not the same. Not the same. Oh, that sounds, yeah, Maggie, absolutely. Absolutely, Maggie. Get a little popped and a little crunch. Brooklyn Honcho asks, will I ever take the polar bear challenge? Maybe, one day. I always get a bit of FOMO whenever I watch the polar bears go swimming. Maybe one year. There you go. Yeah, it's been your favorite chocolate bar since you were a child. Yeah, Whisper bars are delicious. Those are so great. Anything from Baskin Robbins is good. That's true. I know. I got a sugar high too, Jennifer. I got a sugar high too. Yeah, you want to go to Kingsborough? See all the houses down that way. No, it doesn't taste the same activity, no. Ben and Jerry's. Oh my God, yeah. No, those are good, Al. I've had those before. After the crafts. Really? Oh, wow. Wow, so they went to Ohio. That's why all that stuff tastes different. Not ragging on Ohio or anything like that, but that kind of sucks. Yeah, this Sunday is going to be hard with the cold air. Oh, yeah. Well, Jim, you guys aren't swimming tomorrow? Because I think tomorrow afternoon will be perfect conditions for a snow swim. So a Whisper, Jennifer, is a chocolate bar, but it's like an airy chocolate bar. So it's like when they were forming the chocolate bar, they kind of like injected air into it. So it's like little air bubbles in it. So it's like, it looks like a solid chocolate bar, but it's very airy and very easy to bite down on and eat. I'm not going to rag on Ohio, but I mean, Stella D'Oro and Edamons all taste different now. They used to have a certain flavor to them that's just not there anymore. Oh, this is a cool shot. I didn't realize that. That's cool. That's cool. Enjoy it. Liz, enjoy it, Liz. You like to swim tomorrow but have a full day of Zoom calls. Boo, Jim. Oh, okay. Okay, Jim. So I guess no polar bear swim tomorrow. Rouge Jones, good to see you. Gus, NYC, welcome. Do I remember the SpongeBob episode, Chocolate with Nuts? Ivan, unfortunately, I didn't watch too much SpongeBob, so I don't remember that episode. Sorry about that, Mr. Metalhead. No, Hostess doesn't taste the same either, no. Hostess tastes different now, too. In the Netherlands, y'all have a Bros chocolate bar. And there are... Oh, it's the same as a Whisper. Okay, nice. We have... I appreciate that, Jim. Yeah, Hostess, they all don't taste the same anymore, Jennifer. Yeah. No, Hostess, Little Debbie, they all taste a little bit different now. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting there, ABX girl. Oh, were they selling chocolate bars in that? Funny. We have made it to the end of the boardwalk. So if we keep on going in this direction here, it's Manhattan Beach. And then Kingsborough Community College. Off in that direction. And we're just going to turn around because it's just so nice to walk along the beach here today. So if you're just tuning in, the beach walk continues on. And then we're going to make our way over to the amusement district. Mint Milanos are great, yeah. Mint Milanos kind of taste the same. Now it's like all private properties along the water. Look at that house over there. Wow, got big windows. I would love to live in that little white house. Looks like something straight out of City Skylines. Oh, I would love to live in that white house right over there. You know, Coney Island, Dunkin' Donuts totally shrunk their donuts there, Stephanie. Mint arrows are good. Yeah, I've heard of those. Yeah. All right. We are now in the far eastern end of the boardwalk, Brighton Beach. And now we're just going to walk back. I know, another fun stream, right, Mark? Well, Mark, it's not done yet. We still have at least an hour and a half to go. I want to do 3 hours today. Do the polar bears only swim on Sundays? No, sometimes they swim on snow days, Gus. That's why I was asking Jim if they were going to... That's why I asked Coney Island Jim if they were going to swim tomorrow. We walked like 3 miles. Not a big deal. And now we walk back. See, now I'm walking into the wind, so the wind is going into my face, but it's not that crazy windy, so I'm pretty comfortable. Oh, okay. The change in flavor is part of the shrinkflation process imposed on by consumers by the food industry. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured there, Ivory. Ivory Paul, good to see you. Yeah, postcard shots, right? Absolutely. Just got to cover up my ears here, which this hat could do lovely. Yeah, shrinkage is always an issue. I watch the old school Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Legends of the Hidden Temple was filmed at Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Florida. Right? That's my Nickelodeon, damn it. Good to see you, Debbie. Listening to the Warriors soundtrack. Oh, awesome. Yay. Good to see you, Debbie. Hope you're doing well, Deb. Out there in UK. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and Al are doing well. Good to see you, Yuri. Welcome. Are you enjoying this nonsense? Make sure to hit the thumbs up. It's true. No, Mark, when you walk on the beach, you could definitely lose track of how far you walked. I'm glad I'm cracking you up there. That's Adriana. That's my job. Great view indeed. Snack companies are shrinking their size. Yeah, no, that's very true there, ABX girl. And now the Ozepic thing is that Ozepic scandal is ridiculous. I feel bad for the song. It's Magic getting caught up in that Ozepic thing. Anyway, you can't do that on television. What was the name of the guy who did science experiments in the morning? That show was fun to watch. Ah, awesome, Deb. That's a beautiful thing. Look at this. Very artistic shot there. With the birds. Of course I like the Beatles. Absolutely, Ivan. Beatles is good music. Mr. Wizard. Thank you so much, Air Mark. Yeah, I used to love watching Mr. Wizard. Like, Mr. Wizard came on at a stupid early time for me. I remember that show being on at 6 in the morning. 6, 7 in the morning that show would be on. Right, great shot, right? Oh my God, Beekman's World. I used to love Beekman's World. I actually got to meet Beekman from Beekman's World. He's like a puppeteer. He does puppet stuff. And Bill Nye the Science Guy I didn't watch. I watched Bill Nye the Science Guy more with my nephew when he was a baby. Like I would watch Bill Nye when he was growing up. But for me, it was all about Beekman's World. What's that bit with the birds on it? So this is a this is a jetty. This is a jetty for the beach here. Very Hitchcockian birds there. Yes, indeed. There were pelicans. We don't have pelicans here in New York City. Yeah, we don't have pelicans. There would be seagulls. We have seagulls here. But yeah, these are like rock jetties, and you have little jetties here to. These jetties here keep like kind of the sand stable. But this is a wooden jetty here. So it's not like a pier. It was never a pier right here. Well, maybe a long time ago, maybe in the 1880s or something, there might have been a pier there, but that's more of like a jetty to keep the sand in place. And then you have the Rockaways, Breezy Point, Fort Tilden, and Roxbury in Queens, over in that direction. Norman Roberts saw the Beatles in New York City. Awesome. What are the streets in Coney Island? Never seen any streams from there. Is it a bad area? The area outside of Seagate, I don't like really live streaming around because it is a rough neighborhood. So, and plus it's not very visual. It's very, unfortunately, the west end of Coney, architecturally wise, is very ugly. It's very modern, very stark, and it's not, to be honest, it's not very like exciting or pleasant to really enjoy. So. And plus over there, I got to legitimately watch my back. When I was showing you guys the flooding a few months ago over in Coney, I had to like watch my back because, you know, you walk around and some kids go, yeah, and that's how you know you're being watched. So I just got to, you know, keep my head on a swivel. Once I'm on the beach, it's perfectly fine. Angela, are you yodeling in California? That's a beautiful thing. There you go. You learned jetty. Learned a new word. Oh, there you go. Pelicans in Staten Island were there in past summer. Al Rutledge remembers Captain Kangaroo getting carrots ripped off by bunny rabbits. There you go. There's Mr. Wizard's own YouTube channel. Thank you so much, CB Earth Day. Thank you so much. But yeah, the west end of Coney, I don't like to necessarily live stream because it's the hood. Yeah, they do that shit. They did that twice during that flood live stream. When I showed the flooding in the west end of Coney, they did that twice, and I'm like, fuck. I gotta watch myself. I gotta be in a certain spot. But, you know, unfortunately, because of like that modern, you know, landscape out there, that super, you know, urban landscape, unfortunately creates too many places for people to hide, too many places for people to run to. And you got to really watch your back in the West End. And it's a shame because it is physically where it is. It's a beautiful place. But unfortunately, you know, you got some younger folks out there. You don't got to worry about the adults. It's like the teenagers you got to worry about. Otay, welcome. Love to see the birds there. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yeah, West End is sketchy to say the least. Yeah. Like, I would love to live stream from, like, Kaiser Park and stuff like that, but it's like, there's always stuff going on there. So I gotta really watch myself. It's not like Bay Ridge, where I could just walk out in the middle of the night. Bay Ridge is very safe, and a lot of eyes on the street in Bay Ridge, so. Coney, everything's just, the density is just way too many people. Yeah, exactly, John. They took down all the old buildings in the 60s and 70s. So very few of the old building stock, housing stock is still there. It's all like modern apartments, modern tower in the park designs. I've been doing some research on some of the housing developments in the west end of Coney, and it's just incredible how it's like a lot of those housing projects had a lot of promise when they were built, and just within a decade, they all kind of fell apart. So, Ivan asks, who's my favorite member of the Beatles? Well, it'll have to be Ringo Starr because I'm a drummer. But, like, I keep on thinking about this one development in Coney that had, like, a very landscaped kind of entrance. Like, you walked through, like, this very manicured park before entering your apartment building. And the whole park is just unused now. People go in and out through the back of the building, and it's really sad because like they put a lot of thought and planning into it, and because it wasn't properly maintained, they all fell apart. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Dave Jr. Welcome out there in the UK. Ed Allen, watching in South Dakota as the snow comes down. Stay warm. Just scare those kids like in front of Macy's Jack. Yes, I will do that. was so happy they ditched plans to dock the ferry in Kaiser Park. Well, Gus, the problem with that was that the shifting of the sand, the shifting sands. That's why the ferry didn't work out in the Coney Island Creek. They didn't take into account the shifting sand and how the boats may get, they might run aground out there. I'm still hoping for a steeplechase ferry also. Colleen, you're much more than welcome for the company. I'm a drummer. Yes. Well, Debbie, if you look at one of my first videos I ever, you could watch me play the drums. It's literally one of the first videos that is on this YouTube channel, going all the way back to 2006. Sandy proved that none of those developments were well thought out. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jim. Those affordable townhomes were built when you worked out there in the 80s. Yes. Yeah, they all have a very uniform, same design. And yeah, they built affordable townhouses. And those are pretty much like the only like decent housing stock, unless you want to live in a tall building like that. But I mean, probably the worst named development in the west end of Coney Island, and there's two phases of it. There's two versions of it. It's called Sea Rise. So you have Sea Rise 1 and 2, and uh-oh, what do we have going on here? Is the gimbal finally done here? Uh-oh. Hold on, kids. I think we have a problem here with the gimbal. I think the gimbal's finally down for the count. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 hour, Nebul, you jinxed us, man. Nebul jinxed us with the gimbal. Nebul, you jinxed me with the gimbal. I don't have my gimbal cable with me. Nebul just jinxed the live stream. Nebul, you jinxed the live stream, dude. I wanted to see how long the gimbal battery will go. And it just died on me. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to have to... yeah, down goes the gimbal. Okay, let's get to the boardwalk here. And I'm going to put you guys on the obnoxiously long selfie stick. And then we'll continue on. The gimbal did fight a good fight for 90 minutes. So now we know in below freezing weather, the gimbal lasts for 90 minutes. But Nebul jinxed us because Nebul was asking about... I should have had the gimbal cable with me. I could have powered it. But I don't have the gimbal... wire with me because I left it home because it was charging the gimbal. So... It's fine, guys. We're just going to go to the other thing here. But we got to get to a bench so I could fix this thing on a bench and get it all set up for you guys. Yeah, you got to hide now, Nibble? It's okay. It's all right. Like I said, a lot of time and effort goes into these freaking live streams. But now we're no longer going to float now. All right, where is a boardwalk entrance here? Here it is. Oh no, we do got one right here. So my phone's always charging, Din. If I was not connected to power on the phone, the live stream probably lasts about 90 minutes, about as long as the gimbal did. Once you get below freezing, it's really tough sometimes trying to maintain the batteries and everything because everything gets cold. You like the ring around the sun? Yeah, Ed. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a nice snowy day. Now we'll be right here on the boardwalk and on the beach to enjoy it. But now let me show you. We'll go to plan B here. There's always a plan B when I do these live streams. Just got to watch out for this stupid ice over here. Oh yeah, the boardwalk is like encased in ice. Okay. Oh, here's a good bench. Here's a bench people were clearly hanging out in and chilling out in because it's nice and dry. No, the gimbal ain't gonna warm up there, Nibble. It's gonna be in the bag, so it's gonna be hot. Kirby F, Sundog, yes. Got a Sundog. Yeah, almost. All right, kids. Time to get this thing fixed up here. Okay, there's our second microphone, which is no doubt There we go. All right. I know the microphones were disconnected for a moment there because we have a second cable today. We have the extension cable, but Nibble did ruin the whole live stream by telling me about the gimbal and asking about the gimbal. I have a sound indicator here, guys, so I know when the sound is coming out. So you guys lost sound completely there. All right, say goodbye to the gimbal. I'll put the gimbal away now. But Nibble jinxed the whole Magilla. The whole Magilla cutty there. I don't even know what that means, Nebul, but you jinxed the whole McGillicuddy. Hope I don't start I hope I don't start an ambulance service either there, Dennis. Absolutely. Very good observation. Yeah, I have sound indicators, guys. I have sound indicators, so I know when I have sound coming out. And we do have microphone sound, which is good. Just put away this gimbal here because it is freezing. Yeah, Nebul, don't talk about the technical aspects of this because you're just gonna jinx it all. No more gimbal talk. Nay, nay, nay. I gave away too many secrets. Gave away too many secrets. Yeah, the gimbal has to go to sleep for 24 hours till tomorrow morning. Or 12 hours till tomorrow morning. Let me make sure let me check microphone levels here. So the microphone that's on the phone there is almost dead, but the microphone that you guys hear me with is good. And also the receiver is good. So that's that. Zip that up. Means it's freaking cold. But yeah, Nibble. No more gimbal talk. You got to figure this stuff out on your own. Everybody has to figure this stuff out on their own. Because you know what? I figured this stuff out on my own. I didn't ask anybody. I didn't ask anybody of the practices that I have cultivated. I have found videos on YouTube to help me do it. All right, kids. We could get back out on the beach now. How long does it take to charge? About 4 hours. When all the batteries are completely dead, it takes about 4 hours. Yeah, John Burke, the sound should be good. We're on the microphones today. Someone just said I'm like MacGyver? Absolutely. Yeah, like I just got to MacGyver it. But when you get to these, when you start getting into these extreme conditions like this, you got to take everything into account. Stuff will freeze, stuff will begin to fail because it's just so cold. And that's what makes it kind of tough when you do these live streams, because you got to watch out for ice, got to make sure you don't slip, wind, all that stuff. There's so many factors. If you want to make a halfway decent live stream, there's so many different factors that go into it. But we got everything back now. Except for the gimbal. Except for the gimbal. Make sure I don't forget anything. Okay. But we got audio still. If we lose the external mic sounds, then I might put it in my pocket to warm up that second microphone there. Because basically how my setup works is that I could basically, whatever the camera is pointing at, you're getting the audio from. I was never a Boy Scout. No, I'm just very technical technically proficient when it comes to this kind of nonsense. Is that a Gucci hat? No, it's not. No, it's not, Max. Not a Gucci hat. See, now it's not as nice as it was. Nebul's plot to get his name properly pronounced. That's true, Dennis. Maybe. Yeah, Brighton Beach is a little active today. There's some people out here. Live stream isn't easy. Tried it a while ago. You're too boring. Well, Curious Raving, nobody's necessarily boring. You just got to create something, like, you got to create an experience. Like, for me, live streaming is about sharing the experience. So, unfortunately, you know, now it's time for live stream talk with Dutch Moss. Everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has a story to tell. And if you could tell it, then people will watch. It takes time to build an audience. This stuff just doesn't happen overnight. And unfortunately, what people necessarily kind of do is they They just expect an audience to be there. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. But once you find your niche, you just got to kind of keep drilling at it over and over again. But nobody's boring. You just have to tell a story. But if you're boring at telling it, that's another story. I can't help you with that. But yeah. Does the beard keep me warm? Yes. There are lots of boring people who live stream. I have to agree. I've seen a few of them. And they're good to see you, Timbo. Welcome. This is beautiful and eerie at the same time. Absolutely. Nabul could get out of the corner. It's fine. He just jinxed the whole gimbal thing. Nabul jinxed the whole gimbal thing. It's fine, Nabul. It's fine. Look at his sky, though. It's really wild. Really wild. Really pretty sky. Yeah. I seem like a smart guy. I don't think I'm smart. I'm dyslexic, Dennis. But I appreciate that. You like my hat? Yeah, my dad didn't want it. Jake Gantz says that a Tuesday is getting 3 inches. Or Thursday. Tuesday we're going to get 1 to 3 inches? I don't know. Next week, next Tuesday, it's going to rain. It's going to get very warm. As for tomorrow, Friday, tomorrow we're expecting here in southern Brooklyn, I'm calling for 4 to 6 inches. Here in Coney Island, maybe 1 to 3 in Manhattan and the Bronx, northern Queens, Staten Island, southern Brooklyn, and southern Queens will get the lion's share of snow tomorrow, starting at 7 in the morning. Used to visit Brighton Beach as a kid. It looks a lot the same. Absolutely, Deborah. Yeah, this hasn't changed too much. I mean, Tatiana's still here. Cafe Tatiana. All that. That's true. No, exactly. I learned differently. That's true, Strawberry. That's true. But I wouldn't consider myself smart. I could just remember a lot of stuff. But I think Tuesday is going to be like 45 degrees and it's going to rain. See, now we're not like floating anymore. Yeah, lower Hudson Valley, 2 to 3. Yeah, that's what probably Manhattan's going to get. We're going to get a little bit more snow here in Coney, so that's why I'm going to be here tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning to live stream for you guys in the morning starting at 9 o'clock. And then everything will defrost next week. Tuesday, Wednesday looking fairly warm at 45, 46 degrees. So we're going to get well above freezing, and then it's going to rain. But starting tomorrow, it's going to get really cold here. 25 degrees. It's going to be really cold on Saturday and Sunday. What kind of boots am I wearing? I'm wearing Timberland boots. Yeah, Pittsburgh getting a nice 4 to 7 tomorrow, Jazz Lady. Yeah, Pittsburgh, Trenton, New Jersey, central and southern New Jersey. We'll be getting some good snow there tomorrow morning and afternoon. Caramax, have a great afternoon. Thanks for tuning on in. That's true, Nebul. That's very true, Nebul. Ladies and gentlemen, John Coppola never liked boots. It's good to know. Nice, 77 degrees in Florida. Nice, getting another cold blast. Cool. When I'm wearing Timberland boots, I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. And I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks because the boots are kind of rough on my feet, so I want a little extra cushioning. So I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. And then these are waterproof boots, so I don't got to worry about water infiltration. And they're also, they have the Thermo Max, whatever it's called. Keeps my feet warm as long as I keep moving. Red Wings are the warmest. Yes, they are, e-bike Mike. But I don't know, I'm a Brooklyn guy, so I just love my Timberlands. Didn't even see that Spanish comment in the chat. Did not even see it. Yes, Inglés, por favor. Daniela, good to see you. Looks freezing cold. Same in France, but it's warming up next week. Good to see you, Daniela. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. You can, even with no, I could tell the word, the video is still enjoyable. Without the gimbal. Yes, indeed. Yeah, without the gimbal. You know what it is? It's a really long selfie stick. It kind of acts like a gimbal. Turns my whole arm into a kind of gimbal. Natasha, good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Or as they say here in Brighton Beach, Natasha. Natasha, привет. Somebody wrote down something here. What did they write down here? Oh, I want to dedicate that heart to my wife, the Duchess. Oh. Beachfront properly is pretty useless this time of year. No, Dennis, it's still beautiful out here. It's still beautiful and serene. I wouldn't call it worthless at all. And you know, I live on the creek side of Coney Island. It's very beautiful. I mean, it's very peaceful, tranquil. It's beautiful. So I wouldn't call it useless. Patty, you're more than welcome. Beautiful place indeed. Uh-oh, what we got going on here? I knew it. Now everything's starting to mess up with the live stream. Stay tuned, guys. Please stand by. We're having an issue with the second internet device. So please... and we are back. We had a little issue with the VPN and our second device, but we are now back. I don't know why it's acting weird, though. Okay. There it goes. Now it's bouncing back. Now it's bouncing back. There it goes. I hate when the signal does this shit. Yes, we're back. We're back, everyone. We are back. For now. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. A little bit of a dip in service right there, but we're okay. Now we're back full. Now we're back. Hello, Arjan. Welcome. But we are back. We are back. We are back. Thank you guys so much. Wow, 40 people immediately tuned out. Wow, those people are fun viewers. E-Bike Mike says that his kids used to go to PS 188 on Neptune many moons ago. Yeah, I'm right by that. The entrance to Seagate where I live is right by there. Yeah, yes indeed, Neville. Yes indeed, John Lore. Yes indeed. John Capolo is still present. Awesome. All right, we're still here, guys. I don't know why the signal's getting all wacky over here, but it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the VPN is doing what the VPN wants to do at the moment. Yeah, Danielle, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna make myself a nice coffee. I'm gonna pick up some lunch. When I finish the live stream here, I'm gonna pick up some lunch and head home. Uh-oh. Do we have a broken down NYC ferry? All right, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. We have an NYC ferry that is not... Oh, that is not an NYC ferry. That's a fishing boat. Well, I called it too early. That is a fishing boat that is moving very slowly. That is a fishing boat. That is a fishing boat. That is not an NYC... Well, it might be an NYC ferry. I can't tell. They're moving very slowly, though. They're definitely under power, though. They're moving forward, so they're not drifting like the last one we saw. Okay, I think they're good. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I'm gonna keep walking here. You got a lot of chance to a nice lunch with a good lunch? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, look at the icicles, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's below freezing out here at the moment. Yeah, call the coasties. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm not a big fan of mango there, Arjan, so no, I'm not going to have the Dunkin' Donuts mango. I'm not a fan of mango. I like watermelon refreshers and just a regular coffee. Got a set of very happy dogs over there. Don't want to be on that boat. Yeah, it's moving very slowly. It's still there, but it is moving forward. I'll see you later there, Daniela. Thanks for tuning on in. Look at this dog. Oh, he's going to come towards us? His name is Winston, and Winston is having just the best freaking day on the beach. Go, Winston. Winston's just saying hello to everybody. Why is she gonna scream like that? Look at, he's such a nice guy. Why are you gonna be scared? Look what a nice dog he is. Aw, Winston. I don't know why she screamed like that. That was like, no, there's no need to scream like that. Winston seems like a very joyful dog. He's having a good day. Yeah, it's cold, Vaughn. Here comes Winston. Whoa! I'm not gonna lie, these dogs are having a damn good day. Aw. These dogs are clearly living their best life. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. Good to see you, Bill Thomas. Welcome. Oh, somebody's being mounted. Okay, we'll let Winston and his friends enjoy the snow here, without all 200 of us gawking and watching. No, that dog is very well cared for. It's true, yeah, exactly, Adrian. If you're having a bad day, let's watch that little clip. Good to see you, Myrna Bergen. Welcome. Good to see you. Up there in Quebec there. Quebecois. Shout out to Montreal. Yeah, beautiful golden retriever. À toi aussi. Ouais. Is it that portion of the live stream where I start speaking in French? A dog's life can be good. Yes, indeed. A dog's life can be very good. Your dog got the zoomies in the snow. Yeah. What dog would not get zoomies in the snow, Mark? I remember I used to have a Dalmatian. He used to love it when it snowed. I'm tired of adulting too there, Strawberry Fields. That's why I'm trying to make it big as a YouTuber. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Nebula, how you say, jinxed the live stream there, eh? He said I should have external power for the gimbal. And then the gimbal died in 90 minutes. Oh, just ask your 3 Shih Tzus. Hells yeah. Yeah, Nebul totally jinxed the live stream, but we got it back. We got it. We lost sound and everything. We got it back. Oh, Arjan, appreciate it, man. Yeah, make sure notifications are turned on. I'll be on tomorrow morning bright and early at 9 o'clock. And we're going to be right back here on the beach in Coney. And it should be snowing gloriously tomorrow morning. Yeah, Dalmatian's the fire dog, yeah. It's a wild sky here. Mood, yes. Mood, yeah. What was the movie? I'm trying to remember the movie where... oh, no, it wasn't a movie. It wasn't a movie. It was a story about the Concorde and its history. And there was that one flight where there was a hole in the wing. And the co-pilot looks out the window and goes, mood, yes. Mood, yes. Whenever I think of that word, I think of that clip. Anyway, did I put on hand warmers? No, Bill, I don't use hand warmers. My hands are fine. I'm doing good. How much snow? It's like an inch or two. Nothing too crazy. Just like an inch or two. My jacket is so warm though, my hands stay warm. So I am wearing one glove that's holding the selfie stick, but I have my other hand here in case I need to block people at the ready. And as long as I keep that hand in my pocket, it stays nice and toasty and warm. Like a Bob Ross painting, right? Project L, yes indeed, more snow coming. Join me for the snowfall tomorrow morning here in Coney Island, beginning at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to see the snow on the beach. There'll be more snow here in Coney than in Manhattan, so I have made the executive decision not to go into the city and stay here in Coney because we'll have more snow here in Coney than in the city. So I keep the batteries warm. I keep the batteries warm by having them in my pocket here. And so the battery and microphone cables here are all going into my pocket here, so everything stays warm. The microphone that you guys hear me on is also staying warm because it's close to my body heat. But then I have a microphone attached to the selfie stick here. That is dying because it's kind of exposed. The phone is also plugged in at all times, so I have 100% battery right now on the phone. And now you know how I live stream. But I want this to be, I want this to sound and look as pretty as it could possibly be. So, like I always say, I want to make you guys feel like you're here. Yeah, Brooklyn will get more snow than the city. Southern Brooklyn, so south of Prospect Park, will get more snow than Manhattan. I should have stayed in Coney the other day because it was way more prettier out here in Coney than in the city. I got to the city just in time for the change over to sleet. And there was literally a layer of ice over all the equipment. I'm very happy I didn't lose the gimbal. Oh, is that what you wondered, Bill? Yeah. Yeah, I keep everything close to me so everything stays warm. Yeah, and I wanted to get a haircut yesterday, but I said to myself, I'm going to be out in the cold on Friday for the snow. So, you know what? I'm not going to get a haircut or shave just yet. The Duchess doesn't mind me with the beard. She likes running her fingers through my beard, and I love it when she throws her fingers through my hair, through my beard. So Very lucky. My baby girl keeps me nice and warm every night. Absolutely. I'll see you later, Daniela. See you later. Tomorrow we will not be on a gimbal because there will be winds stirring around tomorrow. Probably 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, nothing too crazy. But yeah, the gimbal will kind of be useless in that wind tomorrow morning. So we'll be on the setup that we're on right now for tomorrow morning. The Duchess is good. She's the best. My wife is the best. That's why I married her. Real pretty out here. I'm like looking at that sun. I'm like, are we gonna get like some kind of crazy sunset? Doesn't that sky look amazing, Timbo? I mean, I'm looking at that break in clouds right there. I wonder what's going to happen when the sun gets down there. It might just like light up the whole sky here. We still got to be on for another at least 45 minutes, so I'm just going to stay out here and let's see what happens. Good to see you, Nigel. As a Brit, he always associates Coney Island with the film The Warriors. A lot of people do, Nigel. A lot of people do. But there's more than just The Warriors. They have filmed many things here. Some of the first things ever on film were filmed here. We're approaching the amusement district again. And right down the beach, not that far from here, was filmed, I think it was either the second or third motion picture to ever be filmed outside of a building. It's called Cakewalk on the Beach. It is available here on YouTube. And the Edison Motion Picture Company came out here with one of their first mobile cameras, mobile motion picture cameras. And they filmed it right here. Of course, the tragic anniversary of the electrocution of Topsy the elephant recently passed. I think that was on January 7th. That was another, like, one of the first things to ever be filmed outside of a building, outside of a studio. But, of course, you have the Woody Allen film Wonder Wheel, probably the more recent film to be filmed here. It's okay. Not the greatest movie. Also, Requiem for a Dream takes place out here in Coney Island and Brighton Beach. What else? There's a few other. Of course, there's like a vintage episode of Kojak that was filmed out here, and many TV shows like Law and Order, FBI, all filmed out here in Coney, amongst many, many, many others. But yeah, The Warriors is the one that gets everyone's attention. That's probably the more famous one. But Arjan, I am staying warm. Yes, I am. Dean X, welcome. Welcome to Coney Island. Keep on hitting that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 300 likes if we can. Let's try to get to 300 likes before the live stream concludes. And yes, Kojak even came to Coney. Yes. There's actually a crazy shootout scene in front of what is today a restaurant called Footprints. And if you know where to look, you can kind of line up the shots. But yeah, even Kojak came to Coney, even though they filmed a lot of that in Los Angeles. If you ever watch a TV show, Kojak, if you want to know if a scene was filmed in Los Angeles or not, Los Angeles has a lot of sidewalks where the curb is painted red. So if you ever see a curb painted red in Kojak, that's Los Angeles. And also the street poles. Los Angeles has a kind of like a double kind of street pole, double light street pole that doesn't extend out into the street. It just kind of stays on the pole along the sidewalk. Those are Los Angeles light poles. So, yeah. And also, if you ever see the Hotel Cecil, that's the Hotel Cecil is kind of like the Skid Row in Los Angeles. They film a lot of Kojak, a lot of different episodes of Kojak in that one little area. So if you ever see the Cecil Hotel, you're watching Los Angeles. Can we get to 400 likes? That'll be great. Thank you so much, CB Earth. Wait, are we already at 300? Oh, yeah, we're at 405 likes. Oh, my God. 405 likes. Thank you guys so much. This is the best speech. Dan Harsman, good to see you. That's right, Joel. Daniel Aronofsky filmed Pi. You know what? I'm going to tell you something about Pi right now, Joel. Joel, good to see you. That Darren Aronofsky film Pi fucked up my head completely. I needed detox after I watched that movie. I needed detox. That did something weird to my brain, and I think I could never undo it ever again. So, it's a fun film. It was filmed here in Coney, but take it with a grain of salt. It will mess with your mind completely. So... Don't get drunk or stoned watching it. You gotta just watch it sober because it's gotta fuck with your head. Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, John Coppola tried a frozen drink on his honeymoon called Mango Tango. It's very delicious, but would never eat mango. It's good to know there, John. Yes, indeed, Liz. Yeah. Did you watch Pi? Did it mess with your mind? Did it mess with your brain too? Ladies and gentlemen, John Coppola wants to retire to giving back to dogs at his local shelter. John Coppola, start now. It's a great thing to do. It's always great to live a selfless life. Yes, indeed. Kojak used the exterior of the 9th Precinct in Midtown Manhattan, in the Midtown South Precinct, yeah. They use that precinct. They also use the exterior for the, I don't know the number of the precinct, but they use the exterior of the precinct on Dean Street in downtown Brooklyn. It's also the same exterior they use in the TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They use that also in Kojak. We're back to the amusement district now. Let's walk around it. Let's see what's going on out here. That's true, Joel. Yeah, many directors have their early works are raw and out there. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you gotta love it, Captain and the Squad. Absolutely. That sky is just insane. We just got to kind of ramble about here. Ah, the 78th priest. Thank you so much, dear Neil. Well, Adriana, don't work too hard. Have a great evening at work, and thank you so much for tuning on in. Have a great one. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Strawberry Fields is allergic to mango herself. Oi to the vey. The only mango I really like is the mango on Saturday Night Live. What was his name? Mango, right? Pardon your ignorance. You don't get this oy vey thing. The oy vey thing is a very. It's like when you get frustrated, Timbo. It's kind of like a kind of an old Yiddish Jewish thing. It's like oy vey. It's like you kind of like. It's kind of like. Oh boy. Think of it like that. Think of it like that, Tim. That's kind of a very New York subculture kind of thing. You're allergic to pain and a bad time. Me too. Me too. I think we're all allergic to pain and a bad time. Good to see you, Luis Mejia. Welcome, John. Is that a good explanation, right? I should be a teacher. I should be a teacher. I guess I am a teacher here on YouTube. Chris Kattan, thank you so much, Strawberry Fields. Yeah, yes, Mango on SNL, played by the great Chris Kattan. Which is no doubt, there's plenty of clips of that. I know you guys don't have that in England, Timbo. Yeah, I know. I know. This is why I gotta try to explain it as simply as possible, so you guys can get in on the joke. There's a lot of inside jokes sometimes on this live stream that are very New York City, New Yorker centric. So, Denise, good to see you. Welcome. We're slowly making our way over here to the amusement district. We're gonna kind of do a little. Do I do a good Billy Crystal there? Oy vey! Ah. Ooh, it's all ice over here. Holy shit, it's all ice. Want to take a look at the footprints? They're kind of scattered about there, but we took this route right here. This is us right here. But it's January 18th, 2024. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. Got to go nice and slow because this is all. Oh yeah, there's a lot of ice right here. I got to be really careful walking here. This is all ice, and if it's not ice, it's like flowing water. Oh, this is it's safer just to be out on the beach. It's way safer to be out on the beach. This is a disgrace. The Parks Department should be ashamed of themselves for having this boardwalk in this. Somebody's allergic to work. Yeah, the fucking Parks Department. This is they did the bare minimum here. This is bullshit. Where the hell's my money going? I want my money back. Just kind of, yeah, there you go. There you go, Nibble, yes. Again, the live stream's name is Frozen Coney Island, so I guess people do want to see ice. So I guess this is our time to really. It's very treacherous. Got to put your cleats on. Absolutely. I wish I had my cleats. This is treacherous, Timbo. This is legit treacherous. This is all ice. I know my money's going to the Roosevelt Hotel. I don't know how the migrants spend $400 a day on lodgings, or how the city gets to that number. I definitely don't spend $400 a day on my lifestyle. So somebody's spending money somewhere. Yeah. There you go. Coney Island Jim says the boardwalk is Black Ice Central. Yes, it is. I'm going to go back out onto the boardwalk here, but this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Ooh, there we go. A little slide. Just a little bit of a slide there. Wow, they did the bare minimum here. Yeah, $400 is a lot. Yeah, I know. I don't know how they even get to that number. It's like, what are they getting for $400 a day? But, oh, there you go. Somebody just fell. That's a nice lawsuit. Okay. This is all ice right here. That is all ice right there. I am not even going to bother on trying to traverse this. This is literally all ice. The Parks Department should be embarrassed. The Parks Department should be absolutely embarrassed at the state of this boardwalk. They should be embarrassed. Fell on some ice today in Chicago. Paul, be safe out there. I'm sorry you fell on the ice, man. This is all ice. Holy shit, this whole thing. Okay, we're going back out onto the beach. I'm not even going to try to do this. I'm not even going to try to do this. I'm not even going to try to look, this is all ice. Oh, this is actually so wet. Okay. Wow. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. We're getting off this. The city should be embarrassed. This is, I don't know where our money is even being spent. This is a joke. And it's right here where everybody like wants to take pictures and stuff. So you can't even enjoy it. The hotel's a deal, $500K a year for a bed at Rikers. Really? How do you get to $500K a year at fucking Rikers? Bloody hell, the city should be embarrassed spending all this kind of crazy money. Meanwhile, stupid me, I'm paying my taxes and shit. Okay, we're going back out onto the beach because it's legitimately safer on the beach. I wanted to take you guys into the amusement district, but that's not happening. The city should be embarrassed. Oh, I want to dedicate this to the Duchess. I want to dedicate this to the Duchess. I love you, my love. I love you. I love you, my love. I love you. Yeah, deluxe accommodations. I think so. Anyway, the Parks Department should be embarrassed. There is no excuse for that. It's been already 2 days. We'll stay here on the... We're just... You know what? I'm just going to order in. I'm just going to order in. I'm going to walk all the way back. I'm going to walk all the way back to West 37. I'm going to walk all the way back home. They don't give a rat's ass, right? No. Yeah, I know. The hotel owners are charging that. I know. And then you get security and all that other nonsense. They should run a Zamboni over it, yeah. No, they got to run that thing with the little brushes on it that they cleaned the Brooklyn Bridge pathway with. That's what we need. Good to see I Love the 80s. Great to have you here. Welcome. Can you see me out your window, Max? Max is in... I think Max is in this building, right, Max? I'm very lucky, Lisa. Yeah, I know the Parks Department aimlessly drives around all summer. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they exactly are doing, but... And damn it, the VPN dropped out again, guys. Guys, please stand by. I don't know why the VPN keeps dropping out, but... And I'll come back and I'll give you guys a weather report. Just hang tough with me for a second here while I reboot the VPN. Okay, and we're back. Jazz Lady asks what's going to be like tomorrow. The snow's going to arrive here in the 5 boroughs of New York City probably around 7 o'clock in the morning. And it's going to snow from about 7 in the morning till about 2 to 3 o'clock into the afternoon. The majority of snow tomorrow is going to happen between 9 o'clock in the morning and around 12 noon, maybe 1 o'clock. And then after that, the snow will begin to taper off. The southern part of the city will get more snow than Manhattan. So southern Brooklyn, south of Prospect Park, southern Queens, around the area of JFK Airport and the Rockaways, and Staten Island will get the most amount of snow. But thank you guys so much for coming on back. We are officially in the amusement district. Is somebody's on the GoPro, or are they live streaming? Do we have somebody live streaming here? Is somebody here in my fucking territory live streaming? Well, we are back. Thank you so much, Colleen, John, Laura, CB Earth Day. There's somebody with a gimbal over there. It's all fun and gimbals until the battery dies out. Will the Parks Department do anything? Jazz Lady, they're supposed to do something now, and clearly they're not. How dare they parachute jump? I know. That's not my territory. Anybody can live stream here in Coney. Everyone's welcome to live stream here in Coney. It's our NYC ferry. Yeah, don't rub it in, yes. Yeah, the Warriors filmed here in 1978. So, good to see you, William, out here in Brooklyn. Welcome. So, we have here, where this building is here, this is Stillwell Avenue. Then there's a little building over there with a little lighthouse on top. That's a little restaurant kind of bar called Salt and Sizzle. But where Salt and Sizzle stands today used to be the South's Bathhouse. And the South's Bathhouse prominently shown in the movie poster for the Warriors. That's the building that has the Warriors name spray painted on the front of it. Stayed up there for decades, by the way. That was not illegal, that was like legit real graffiti that they filmed, that they did just for the movie. But the scene Warriors come out and play, that was filmed just on the other side of the boardwalk from right here. So there would have been a big building here, a big bathhouse building there, and then it would have been right over here. They filmed that Warriors come out and play scene. Was right here. Deborah asks, is that the Bay Ridge Ferry? No, this is the Rockaway Ferry. So it's right now coming from Rockaway, and it's going to 58th Street and Sunset Park. And then after that, it goes to Pier 11 Wall Street. The Bay Ridge boat, or the South Brooklyn route, as it's called, starts out in Bay Ridge, then makes a stop at 58th Street, 1st Avenue in Sunset Park. And after that, it goes to Red Hook, Brooklyn. And then during the spring and summer season, it makes a stop at Governor's Island. And then the final stop, then after that, it goes to Pier 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park. And then at the final stop will be Pier 11 Wall Street. Then it continues on one more stop to Corlear's Hook in the Lower East Side. But yeah, Bay Ridge boat does not go out to Rockaway. That's the Rockaway boat. Raven Hall is that silver building down there. That building right there. It's a brand new building. So where this building here is right here, that building today, I believe, is housing for veterans. And it's called, on the corner, it's called Raven Hall, because that's the site of Raven Hall, right there. Then further down, you have like the Washington baths and all that stuff. They're all the bathhouses, all here. Oh yeah, it makes a stop at Dumbo. Yeah, correct. Makes a stop at Dumbo also. Correct. That guy who lives on the beach is here, though. He's actually here right now. I thought he wasn't here, but he's sitting there right now. Wow. It's not easy to be out here, not moving in these icy conditions. I'm just going to walk back home because the boardwalk is so dangerous. I didn't want to cut across the amusement district and, well, I still want to pick up something to eat, though. And I'm hungry. I don't want to necessarily have to wait around for delivery. Kami G says that he can never understand how his bloody body kept getting so clean and spotless on the next scenes. Screwy indeed. Are we still talking about Daniel Aronofsky movie? I think you might be further back in the chat there, Cammy. Yeah, the good old days of Coney Island, right? The bathhouses, all that stuff. What are we going to get for food? I don't know. I love the 80s. Yeah, I don't know. So yes, snow tomorrow, William. I'm not working per se. I'm not doing a bike tour tomorrow. I'll be working for you guys here on YouTube starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. So join me in the morning tomorrow. We'll be right here on the beach in Coney. Because this is where we're going to get the most snow. Is here in southern Brooklyn. Now, see, I want to get something to eat out here. I'm still going to try to get something to eat out here, but it's just so pretty out here on the beach regardless, so. Wow, you got to see before they demolished it, John. Nice. I've only seen a lot of the bathhouses in pictures, so yeah. Yeah. How about Golden Crust? If I'm going to get a beef patty, Jack, I'll go to a Pizza on the Run. And I'll get something there. Rushfan wants to rip his snowmobile on the beach tomorrow. Yeah, come on out. I don't think we're going to get enough snow, though, to be able to rip in the streets. But Norman Roberts has a Coca-Cola ad from 1917. Wow. Pretty cool. This sky here is just wild. Sky out here is just insane. Was not expecting to see this much sunlight, but there it is. All right, let's see if we could get into the amusement district from here. I see that this is sanded down. Let's see if we could walk over here. And this isn't sanded down. This is just covered from the elements over here. Yeah, it looks so nice and calm there, NYC girl. Absolutely. Wow, Parks Department should be legitimately embarrassed having the boardwalk in such a dangerous state. They should be embarrassed. This is like, what did they even do? They clearly didn't do anything. This is all under Parks Department jurisdiction. And they have done really not less than the bare minimum. Just got to walk very slowly here. Does anybody have good chili? I'm not a big fan of the chili soup, but, you know. I don't know if anyone makes a good chili down here, though. Yay. How pretty that is, though. Oh, do I hear a Parks Department vehicle? Because I want to give them shit right now. Let's see what they're doing. Are they just like driving? Not really doing? I think they're just driving down here, not doing anything. Let's see. Remember, if people get upset that I'm filming them, as not one but two judges have told me in New York State court, There is no expectation for privacy in the public realm. And more so, if you are a public employee, it is perfectly within my right to film you. So they're just driving down here. They're not really... Is this News 12? Ooh, is this News... This might be News 12, actually. Yeah, this might be News 12. This might be a News 12 mobile here. Let's see. Let's see who's over here. Just gotta slowly take my time walking on this here, because this is very icy. Let's see. Let's see what kind of vehicle it is. I want to say this might be News 12. This looks like a News 12 car. And why is News 12 driving on the boardwalk? I have no idea, but News 12's Blaze Gomez. Isn't she the one who got pinched by all the Hasidic Jewish people in Curious Joel? Right, Blaze Gomez, I remember her. Let's see. And Blaze Gomez, I think she's Hudson Valley News 12, not News 12 Brooklyn. This is Breaking Ground right here. I think this is like a community outreach. Let's see what's going on over here. I like how he's like drove his car. I don't know if he's allowed to bring his car up here, but he's up here. Or maybe he's coming here to see. Yeah, the breaking ground person is going to probably see the guy who's living out here on the beach. Let's see. I'm just going to stay here and watch. There's somebody else in the car. Look at all this ice, though. Wow. But we're not going to be on News 12. That crazy view of the sun coming through that cloud over there. Just gotta take my time. I'm starting to get used to walking on this ice. Good to see you, Patricia Johnson. Welcome. Look at that sky. Wow. Wow, look at that. That's wild. Yeah, Neil. We saw Parks Department earlier spread some stuff here, but as you see, it didn't really do much of anything. I don't think she's allowed to have her vehicle up here on the boardwalk, though. Just for documentation purposes. And remember that in the public realm, there is no expectation for privacy. It is pretty. Yeah, let's go back out onto the beach for a little bit more. I'm gonna attempt to cross this boardwalk to get food in a little bit, but for now, it's so pretty out here. Just want to show you guys the beach here, and we'll be back on here tomorrow morning. Join me tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be back at it out here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. When it's gonna snow. It's gonna actually snow tomorrow morning, so we'll be out here for that. But as for now, it's really pretty out here. Oh, we got a big heart over here. Look at this. Aww. 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 I should get a piece of wood and let me see if I can find a twig somewhere. Make a heart for my wife out here. My wife deserves a heart. Let's see. Let's see where that vehicle is. That vehicle still on the boardwalk? Yes. I gotta find this twig or something like that. Arjan says, hopefully the buses and trains will be running tomorrow. They will be running tomorrow, Arjan. They will be. I'm not planning to take any of them. Use the gimbal. No! I'm not going to use the gimbal. It's going to get all wet. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. That sky is just crazy. Lisa asks, did I ever meet anyone famous on the boardwalk or beach? I met many famous people out here in Coney. I mean, but probably when, what's her name? What is her name who was in whatchamacallit? And she was in Wonder Wheel. Oh my God, what's her name? Kate something. I'm blanking on her name. Kate Winslet. I got to meet Kate Winslet when she was scouting. She was on a scouting mission before they filmed Wonder Wheel. And yeah, got to meet her. Yeah, e-bike Mike, it's going to start up around 4 o'clock, but the real heavy stuff is going to start coming in around 9 o'clock in the morning, then from about 9 to about noon. But yeah, 4 o'clock, it's going to be just starting up. It's going to start up in kind of waves. And then it's gonna, the heaviest again is gonna be between 9 and 12 noon, 1 o'clock, and then after 1 o'clock it's gonna start tapering off. Sunshine after the rain, good to see you. Patricia, I am famous. Yes, Kate Winslet. I got to meet Kate Winslet when she was filming out here. That car is still here, and this guy, nobody has approached the guy here who lives here on the beach here. I don't know if they're allowed to have their vehicle up here on the boardwalk. Wonder Wheel was okay. I mean, I think Kate Winslet's role on Wonder Wheel was very one-sided. She had a very one-sided character. You know, once again, we're having problems with the VPN, so please stand by. I'm going to reboot the VPN once again. We're having VPN issues. Did the polar bear plunge? Oh, did he really? Wow. Didn't know he did the polar bear plunge this year. All right, we got our VPN back. We have our good signal back again. I don't know why the VPN keeps dropping out, but it keeps on doing that. We're back CB Earth Day. A very happy Pomeranian being walked on the beach over there. Sounds perfect, Mr. Metalhead. Awesome. Can I draw a heart with my boot? I probably can, but it's not going to look cool. I want to get like a stick so I could draw it with a stick. Oh, I think I see a stick. Uh-oh. There you go, Walter Brown. I don't know what you're referring to, but okay. We have a stick. All right, let's get to some untouched snow over here. Here we go. Yeah, I know, the heart has to be big, right? Let me put the heart inside of a heart. Happy New Year there, John. There you go. A heart inside of a heart. There we go. For my beautiful wife, a heart inside of a heart. And then draw an arrow. Yeah, let's do an arrow. JR Explorers, welcome. There you go. Heart with an arrow. There you go. Woo! That was a workout. Did it. Here. Good to see everybody, people. Okay, the car that drove up onto the boardwalk is now just driving away. They didn't do anything. Why did this car drive up on the boardwalk and not do anything? Now, I'm not going to do any initials. My hand is all numb from from holding on to that stick. What was the purpose of having this vehicle drive out here? This is the reason why the boardwalk is in such disrepair. It's because there's too many heavy vehicles driving on the boardwalk. Bloody hell. Can you make me that in the snow? Yeah, can you give her a heart in the snow? Yeah, I gotta go warm up. Let's go over to Stillwell Avenue here, because that's where I'm gonna get my lunch. Yeah, I need a hot chocolate. I need a hot coffee. I'm gonna make myself a hot coffee when I get home. So no need for me to buy anything when it comes to a nice warm drink. Look at this. This is all ice right here. This whole thing here is ice. I gotta make sure I walk on the little bit of snow, so I could crunch down. This is all ice. This is really dangerous. What is the point of putting down sand if it's just going to refreeze and become a solid block of ice? See, that one car, because it was parked here, melted away a good chunk here. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I need a hot coffee when I get home, as I almost slip on the ice. They should, again, Parks Department should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, I gotta walk like a penguin. Yeah, I just got to kind of lean into it like I'm skating. Yeah, the sand clearly is only adding to the mess. That doesn't really do much of anything. This was much more manageable when it was all snow. I'm just gonna take my time here. Oh, this is so dangerous. Gotta kind of waddle over here. I mean, we have the machines. I know Parks Department has the machines to clear this. Wow, there's like the sand over here is like useless. Wow. Wow, this is like... Is it true that there's a big Russian area on the boardwalk? Lisa, we just came from there. That's Brighton Beach. That's further down the boardwalk, looking in that direction. Wow. I can't believe it's so icy out here. What is Parks Department doing in maintaining this? Carrie, I'll do my best to be careful. Miss Joni's Garden says that salt doesn't work under 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Grit is being used as a substitute until it warms up. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Hopefully it'll get warm. But you can't... They have machines to kind of clear this. I mean, they cleared the Coney Island... they cleared the pedestrian path on the Brooklyn Bridge with a kind of a sweeper. I mean, to have this much ice on the boardwalk is kind of unacceptable. I mean, I clearly don't know what people are doing. I clearly don't know what Parks Department is doing here. I don't know what Parks is doing here. But Terry, it's a little chilly out here. It's a little chilly out here, Terry. For there to be this much ice on the boardwalk is like no excuse. No excuse. I mean, we clearly have 3 members of Parks Department just kind of standing around over there. I want that job. Can I have the standing around doing nothing job? I've never seen the boardwalk in such disarray after a snowstorm. It ices up from time to time, but not this bad. And there she goes slipping. This is where they filmed the Warriors come out and play scene. It's literally right here. No, Patricia, they're not sure of stat because there's literally 3 people over there standing around doing nothing. There's people over there doing not necessarily much of anything right now. I mean, for there to be this much ice on here, there's no excuse. Like, they at least come out here with a little bit of fucking salt or what do you call it? That mixture there. But like, as we all know, Parks Department calls to nobody. See, at this area here, they clearly, like, this has been taken care of right here. The stairs have been taken care of. This has all been taken care of. But once you get out there, no. I wouldn't be surprised if Luna Park actually kept this area up here. They maintained this area. But we could walk out here, so this is good. This is where I'm gonna... Yeah, it needed to be cleaned before it froze. Exactly, John. Exactamente. Yeah, no, somebody is gonna fall there, NYC girl. We saw somebody fall earlier. Calcium chloride. That's what it is, Mike. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Let me see, this has all been cleared over here. These sidewalks have been cleared. When I come out here tomorrow morning, obviously I'm gonna go out onto the beach. That's true, Strawberry Fields, that's true. Yeah, they should get some volunteers to come out and take care of this. And if Coney Island Boardwalk looks like this, I know that all the beaches, you know, in Staten Island, the Bronx, Queens, all probably have similar issues. So, because as we know, the Parks Department calls to nobody. All right. Underneath the big entranceway here. Let's see where I'm going to set the phone down here to break this down. Let's see. Yep, it is 4:10. We have done our 3 hours. I do not think we're going to get a sunset. Sunset's going to happen at 4:55. I don't think we're going to get a sunset, so we're just going to call it a day here. See, not one, but 2 Parks Department vehicles. What they're doing, I have no idea. Ooh, as I slip on the ice. As I do a little slide here, a little slide here on the ice. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Welcome. Well, I hope we had fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. This broadcast was brought to us in stunning 1080p. I want to thank everyone who supported today's live stream with a super chat. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone who hit the thumbs up on the video. How many likes? We got 400. Holy cow, 468 likes. That is much appreciated. I will be careful. Tracy on the ice, absolutely. Marina Berger, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, everybody, for tuning on in. From Stillwell Avenue here in Coney Island, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a great Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see everyone tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, bright and early tomorrow morning for snow on the beach. And it's going to be snowing here on the beach here in Coney. So join me tomorrow morning, and we'll have some more fun on the beach. Have a great night, guys. I see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.